Hello. Welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're going to be diving back into Menace. We are back on the way back. We finished our second operation. We actually have a lot of choices right now. Things to go over right off the bat. Before we even get into that, we have an OCI unlock from Zane Beecher Court. You can choose between the auto laser turret, which drops down and can shoot at things and take some hits, give some vision. It's solid, but it's not one of my favorites. The salvage team that gives you commodities for destroying enemy vehicles. This, I think I undersell how good this is, but I think it also is very dependent on who you're fighting and what the fights are. And there's AI controlled logistics. Advanced AI systems manage the Impetus's hardware inventory, giving vastly more time to repairmen, ordnance teams, and pilots to do their jobs. Gives you a minus 15% supply cost for deploying vehicles, and that is incredible. It's one of the best ones they have, and getting it first is absolutely amazing. So the big choice now is, when I go to my hull, do I build AI logistics, or do I build the Woo to try and get us more squaddies? This is going to be a potentially very bad choice, but I am going to take the AI logistics. This will let me field more troops, more power, and if we start taking heavy casualties, it'll be a big problem, but we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to try and push things a little here, so let's do that. After that, everything else we can look at once we're in mission. I really have a choice between aliens or pirates. And I'm still at a stage where pirate gear is worth getting, so I'm going to choose the pirates on the backbone. We've got another counterinsurgency to deal with, so we'll see you there. Right off the bat, we've got to secure the perimeter. It's a 2-skull. When first touching ground, we need to secure the immediate area, send out patrols, and make sure the area is free of any pirate skirmishers that might perform surprise attacks, scout our movements, or prepare ambushes. This is a brawl. This is kill 70% of the enemies. We get bonus points if we do it clean, if we do it quick, if we kill the special unit, and if we find the extra cargo. All that being said, if we can succeed, we'll get an expanded LZ, or landing zone. Securing landing zones will substantially increase our freedom of movement going forward. Upon completion, the friendly deployment zone is increased by 50% for the rest of this operation. That will really have an effect based on what the other missions are and how things are set up. Could be good, could be useless. Not useless, but less useful. So we'll see. We don't have a choice, so it doesn't matter for right now. For our secure perimeter, it's going to be a partially cloudy day, so no problems there. We've got Darby with a full squad. She's got a bunch of guys with crowbars, the backup light chain gun. We purchased a set of binoculars for her, a set of powerful binoculars that helps scouting out enemy positions. Gives her +1 view range and +1 detection. So that, combined with her scout perk, is going to make her very, very good at seeing. And then she's got some rags just to make herself a little bit more stealthy. Card is back up to a full squad, and now she's got a workshopped RPG. This will help if they have any vehicles or their armored targets. She's not wearing any armor because she's mostly going to be getting in and out of Achilles. He is much cheaper now thanks to AI logistics, which means we had a lot more to run. And Sing got a major upgrade. Gave him suppressive fire. Not every shot you make is going to have someone's name on it, but you should always be landing in their neighborhood. Gives him 150% bonus suppression caused by squad weapons. So being fired by him will knock basically everything into suppress. He's also got This Is My Rifle. If you drop your rifle, you are to pick it up. If you drop your rifle in the mud, you are to pick it up. If you drop your rifle behind enemy lines, you are to pick it up. If you drop your rifle into a volcano, you are to pick it up. Minus 50% supply cost for squad weapons, so even though we gave him an upgrade to the pirate looted PDW, it's super cheap for him. The Mark 46 Mod 2 SPC, Hatchet at Marteau Machinery Company Short Protective Carbine, or SPC, was designed for high-intensity conflicts where normal SMGs were not efficient to defeat the commonly worn body armors. Fires a much smaller round than an SMG, similar to an AR round. Its high penetration power and increased range and accuracy come at the expense of its stopping power, which is rather low. It's relatively short range, similar to the gun we were using last time. It has a little bit more damage, and a little bit better suppression than the pirate looted PDW. It also has a semi-auto longer range form, so you can do stuff at longer range even though it's less effective. Got him in the soft armor, he's got anti-tank grenades. He's also got a disposable rocket flamethrower, a one-use launch tube that fires a thermobaric warhead that ignites the target area. You can also set structures and vegetation on fire. This is for the boarding commando team or things like that. You can drop this on them, it'll do a lot of damage, it'll panic them, it's a problem for them. Got things set up so Darby can kind of see what's going on over here. Carter can get an Achilles and ride down south, and Singh can support them. Let's do it. Hoorah!
By the trainings, by everything
Wait, no. He's got such good vibes. So you can see with Darby, you can see on this side, like, you guys can see a decent amount. Darby, on the other hand, Darby can see God. This is one of the things we're worried about, the pirate chain gun truck. It's light and fast, it's got a chain gun. It's got a mounted chain gun like our vehicle does, and this will slaughter people out in the open. So we got to be very careful around him. Aside from that, we can just see some scavengers, and you can see that Darby is very much within vision, so we do want to be careful of that. I don't think we're going to need that many rounds of fire to kill the scavs. I'm fairly willing to just, like, go here. So I want as much room between me and the truck as possible so it doesn't kill me. But if we run to here, we can get her a little ways away so that these guys can't help out. We can have her take a knee. That bumps her accuracy past 100. And these guys are probably going to get sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah! Absolutely slaughtered. That's why we don't need that many bullets for her right now. This also means that now, if you see, the truck has less vision, so it can probably still move into range to shoot at her, but it won't be able to fire that many times, and we're hoping it doesn't. And we didn't really have better options, so we think we can get. They're just moving. I'd love to get you into range to try and, like, tank the chain gun shots. Or get you in range for the workshopped RPG, but that's going to be a little hinky on turn 1. She's stuck behind the fence, but we can break it and then have her get into the vehicle. That's her turn. This guy, we're really hoping, yeah. Go wander off somewhere. Beautiful. Now, we know there's a lot of enemies back here, so I want to be a little bit careful. Sing. I move you there, you won't be able to shoot on this turn. So we're going to move you up and see if you see anything. I'm not expecting you to, but we're just kind of poking our head out. You can see it's short range, long range. And for now, we're actually going to have him move kind of back this way. I want him to be able to be the one getting up on the trees. That's where he is going to shine. His weapon is very close range. Oh, it's thinking.
Always ready, Major.
Achilles can, now that he's no longer got his horrid debuffs, I want to try and move him closer, see if he sees anything, but also keep him near this to try and protect him from as much potential fire as possible. We don't see anything else, we are just going to hold here and try and use the trees to cover as much as we can. That's a bunch of outcasts at long range. That's all they are doing. They're kind of close to being able to hit Darby, which is a little spooky. Oh, you are so slow. Yeah, he is a little bit rough right now. Are they in range of Darby? They are. You just take a long-range shot on them. I feel like maybe... Well, I try and stand you up. Like, we don't get to move that far. One tile is better than nothing, though, so I'll take one more tile of vision and accuracy. Mostly for the damage output. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Didn't kill them, but it seriously ruined their days. That's the sound of the pirate boarding commandos jetpacking around. And they're still way up there. For here... You, I can have kind of poke your head up, and again, we're really trying to utilize the tree cover as much as we can. but we are rapidly going to be losing the ability to do that. Ooh. Well, come here. Aha! So now he can be seen, but not by these guys. So I think we take a little scoot back, so whatever's out there has to move up to get to us.
At your service.
And then you're going to be ready to kind of move around the side over here. I don't want to advance you too far, because if you see something, it will be quite bad for you. So we'll just move you up. Again, trying to utilize the trees for cover. Carta, you can poke your head out and see if you get more sight lines on anything. And because you have the perk that allows you to get in for much cheaper, I can walk you there. But we don't see anything, so back into the safety of the vehicle. There's the chain gun truck coming back. He's a little spooky. That is a chain gun team. That's one of the things we are a little concerned about. But, like, you should be able to move to here now and get some beautiful shots on people. They're gonna panic if something dies, so I'm quite happy to just, yeah, annihilate them.
I want to see that out of you, 103rd.
Call that pretty good. Another squad of outcasts. Carta might actually be close enough to pop out and do something against them. If she sees anything, she's got slightly better vision. We need to get 2 tiles closer. She could go to here, get down, and then fire the shotgun. We're going to try it. We're going to be a little aggressive. I don't think we're going to get the timer done, but I'd love to try. But yeah, these guys have such bad armor that even the shotgun pens... Yeah, look at that. You can see she's hidden now because there's nothing over here that can see her. That means there's more enemies over here that can see Achilles. You are going to try and tuck into here. You're just going to be slowly moving. This will... Oh, shit. They're going to see you at long range. Yep. Woo! Yeah, but we're okay. They backed up a little bit. He is fine. There's still that guy. This thing is a problem for everyone except for Carta. So for right now, I'm going to have Darby try and stick with the rest of the group and give us sight lines over here. See if she sees anything with her extended vision range. Doesn't look like it. Oh, never mind. We see some scavs.
Eyes on.
Scavs just deployed out in the open. Chain gun team is on his way to cause problems. Okay, you can definitely see Carta. Chain gun truck still can't see things. They're out of range of you. So we probably want to kick this off with Achilles and just... I mean, we just rip into this with this weapon, like... Yeah, like they're in the open. And then I do want to try and get him to a position where the chain gun truck tries to shoot at him. And so now that they're fleeing, we'll move him here and try and face him towards this. And hopefully that encourages it to just rip shots at him from far away or even back up. Backing up also works.
Sir?
Carta, you've got shotguns on this. Beautiful.
Hostile eliminated.
Then we are going to start trying to move back towards the truck itself. These guys are running up. I can get you to here and get tier 2 cover. And then I'm pretty sure we know they're there. The accuracy on this is actually not that bad at this range, so rip it. I see blood, and they're probably suppressed as shit.
Let's do this.
Something just drove around over there. Don't like that. Darby, I want you to get to
Oscar
here.
Mike, eyes on an EMP.
Aha! EMP team. We haven't actually seen these before. Small team specialized disabling vehicles for boarding and looting. They have a motion scanner which will detect the location of all of my people. which is their main concern, and they have a short-range weapon that stuns vehicles. So if we let them get close to Achilles, he'll have a really bad day. As long as they don't get close to him, he'll be okay. And you can try and poke them with the machine gun. Didn't hit anything. They're gonna move up and probably scan. No, they moved too far. That's more outcasts. Okay, nice. The truck's out of vision.
Orders?
We're gonna kick this off. You are so far out of range. You're going to take standard shots at... Actually, we're gonna rip this first.
That's it.
Nice. And then you fire this one. And this should, yeah. Annihilate them. And then you can keep moving towards that and be in range to shoot them next turn. 2 squads down. Beautiful. They're continuing to hide. I want the chain gun to move kind of on its own, so I want to see what Sing sees over here. Are they not there, or are they just like hiding? I cannot tell. I'm gonna be so real, so we're going to bail back to here because I'm not sure what's going on. As the chain gun, you need what, 1, 2, 3 tiles closer, which you cannot quite do this turn. I can get you to one of these and have you be ready, which I think is going to be the best bet, and you can open up with your rocket on the start of your next turn. Given we have enemies going on over there, I'm pretty comfortable moving Achilles. Let's try moving you to here. Oh, I did a bad. Can face him in this direction. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Can hear them jumping around back there. Don't like it. Alright, so the thing we're going to kick off with is you and your workshopped RPG. So you can see this thing has I think like 75 armor pen or something. And so if we see this thing's got 50 on the back, so this should hit it and do a big chunk of damage. Hey! Weapon system destroyed. So this is no longer a threat. I am going to just try and finish it just to have it off the map. Or we'll miss. That's also okay.
Building destroyed.
You guys are suppressed and shooting? Yeah, they were pinned down. That's why I couldn't see them. You can move to here, get down, and get them back to the ground. You can see the number ticked up. Even though they're suppressed, they're like deployed in cover, the volume of fire from this weapon just ate them.
Find me the danger.
Darby, you... I want to try and head towards the package. And that's good. And then Achilles can kind of run back to rejoin Carta and support her, or even go hunt the outcasts over here, because at long range they won't do anything to him. Ooh, hello!
Hostiles!
There's some scavs. That is a truck. This truck is running. It's a chain gun truck that can't see anybody right now. You are so far out of range of these guys, it is not even funny. You also don't have any defenses against them with your current setup, so we're going to have Achilles move up to support. If he takes a frontal workshopped RPG, he's actually fine with that. We're here to just try and get some suppression with the mounted chain gun. Nice! And that pinned them down. That takes their turn away.
Orders?
This chain gun truck, we want to see if we can wait for it to move. Carta, we can get you to here and see what you can see. One more, and then we're going to risk it, put you in cover. This thing has a destroyed main weapon, so it can't do very much. This, if it takes shots in the back from the carbine, will have a bad time. Sing with his thermobaric rocket launcher will also do a decent amount to it. So we'll have you move up. Jetpack's still going. You can see we're not gonna be able to do the the time quest on this one. It's a very tall ask. So this point, they're out of range of you, so we're going to get you to here and deploy some more outcasts. Beautiful. They're all hiding in the corners. Really, the goal of this mission is to hunt them down, so they're all going to be cheeky and hidden. We're going to kick off with the shotgun. And from here, you can just blast this guy. I'd love for you to be able to get to here, but as you can see, it's such a long loop around that we're at the max range for them, so it will be okay. She can deploy in medium cover and waste these guys. Nice. Break defense, because why not? That's continuing to run away. That means Achilles can move up and suppress these guys. You won't see anything else, but this should apply. Yeah, 1 tier of cover. Yeah, half their health and a pin. Beautiful. That guy's gonna keep running because he's useless. Darby, I want you to keep moving up and then get down. Really trying to pick these guys off. Ooh, did that see her? That does see her. Okay. You need to move here, and we're definitely going to be in some danger. Coming up here pretty soon. They're still jumping around in the back corner. If you don't shoot, they'll shoot at you, so waste them. Beautiful.
Nice shot, Marine.
And then that guy should notice us. Or at least, like, he will try and move towards us, so I would love to get you into cover. But we're gonna back up a tick and get back down. Yeah, and so here he comes. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's gonna be a little bit too close to sing for my liking. We'll deal with him in a little bit.
Sir?
Maybe we deal with him right now. This can only be used while deployed. So I could move up and just blast it at him, and I think we're going to try that. Let's actually see what this does. Never actually used one of these before. Fire. Medium fire, and the tile it's on is on fire. Okay, so not awesome to that, but you can see it spreads a lot of fire. And the medium fire will tick it down. So it's not great, but we're gonna make the most of it.
Sir?
Sparta, you are what, 1, 2, 3 tiles away? You'd have to like get to there. So for now, just go get into the truck. Maybe pop your head out just to make sure we don't see something special. But yeah.
Always ready, Major.
And then Achilles, I'm quite happy to just move you up and point blank these guys. And we can point blank them with this.
Hostile eliminated.
Beautiful. And right now, I will happily just sit like this, face where there might be rockets coming from. Okay, so only one we're really concerned about right now is you. The trees heavily reduce his vision. We can try and pop some shots, but it's not gonna do a lot. And that then puts me a lot of risk of being shot by him, and so honestly, we're going to just run. That truck is very high danger for us. And the less I mess with it for now, the better. You can see it on the edge of your vision, but yeah, he can't see you, and he's probably gonna go looking for the guy that shot him. Hello. So he's gonna have to get shot at the start of next turn. So this is what we don't want to go after the boarding commandos right now, because if we find them, it'll be a world of hurt for us. But we can tuck Achilles in here, and I mean, look, if there's gonna be friends right here who just die for free, those friends who die for free, you can pop out. And honestly, if you can move up to here and blow these guys away, you can see their armor held for a little bit, but nowhere near long enough. And we can run you back in just to try and keep you safe. This is why the battle taxi is so good. Okay, so we have to shoot at this thing, or it's going to be a problem. The problem is that side hits don't do as very much to it, so we might just have to run for our lives and deploy. And he'll pursue us, and then Singh can shoot him in the back. That's probably what we're going to have to do here, because front armor shots are not going to do enough to him. Yeah, you see he's pursuing us. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, he got a shot off. Okay, we're okay. Was a little bit spooky, but you should be able to... you need, what, 1, 2, 3 tiles to be in range? And this is not 3 tiles. So our options are sprint him to here so he can shoot twice next turn. And maybe try and get a grenade on it. I think that's going to be our best bet. So, Sing, get in there.
Major.
Again, I really don't want to make new friends because quite scary things over there. So I'm happy to pull up here. We've got long range shots on you.
A worthy foe.
And we'll just chip away at it.
A chink in their armor.
And he's just going to keep
Always
running.
ready. Receiving the cover.
Carta can poke her head around a little bit and get back in, but we're not trying to do fancy things with her. Okay. Sting, if I move you closer, you can't shoot twice. So we're going to see how your full auto does against this guy who's a little bit burned down a bit already. Nice! Okay, so he took a little bit of stuff, a little bit of damage from the weapon. We got the crew shaken and crew injured debuff, which is why he's panicking. Those hardware defects are so good. And then we get it again. Yeah! And because its armor was shredded, we got to finish it. Beautiful. Darby, you can go looking for the guy who was over here and get the item back to the point. We can continue to muck about in this little corner.
Always ready.
It's going to be a little bit spicy when we see the boarding commandos, but we should be okay.
Major.
We can use Achilles to proc their counterattack, and then Carta can
for
shotgun
moving.
them. That is a chain gun team that we did not know about. Oh ho ho. You can get into here and get down. They're running away. Sing, I don't really want to leave you alone, but you're also decent in your armor, so yeah, we can put you here. Tier 2 cover, and the armor you got will protect you from most pirate stuff. We continue to try and
Heavies.
try and find the heavies. They're in the open, so take your shot. Their counterattack hurt, but it suppressed them, which is what we needed.
Always ready.
And it ate their response, so I think Carta can run out to here. If we see nothing else, she can double check that they've done the thing. We can get down and blast them.
Another mission in the game.
Oh yeah,
Good work, everyone. Impressive shooting.
beautiful. You can see that she did slowly eat through their armor and cracked them like a little crab. I'm going to try and kill a few more enemies before we get out of here, so we'll probably skip around to things that are interesting that happen. Alright, some long-range shots from that chain gun team we've been stalking. Yeah, she's so
Kill
good.
confirmed.
And then Darby does actually need to get back to the site to deliver the package.
Enemy movement.
I'm not sure if we actually get credit if she's not on site, so we are going to slowly meander back towards that. Ooh, chain gun team. Darby's got another kill on a chain gun team, just hanging out. These poor guys, getting picked off at the end here. Hey, we knew there was an outcast team back here. Absolutely slaughtered. We only get credit for the first 15 or so enemies
Let them
killed.
have it.
So we're a little bit past our getting loot time, but I'm not entirely sure what the number of turns is.
At your service.
And so I'd rather just get the kills, and we also have to get the item back, so Jesus.
Hostile down.
Alright, he was so
At
dead.
your service.
You need like one more. You can't quite get in range of them. You can get to
Enemy
here.
movement.
Ooh, that is a chain gun team. Oh no. Shit, he's gonna get shot at a lot.
Let's do this.
Oh, is he hidden there? He might be hidden, but they might have gone already. He's hidden because the trees. Oh my god. Is he still hidden? Thing is so much danger because where he is.
Major,
And
the spirit.
Sir?
then you also wait. I'm trying to have as many of them go as possible before he. So let's see how your semi-auto does. I mean, it pinned them down, and if we do it again, it should suppress these guys, yeah. So, he does pretty well at the suppressing,
They are proper
the
actors.
150% bonus, which
Major,
makes sense. I want to get you onto site so that I can leave if I need
We're
to.
not as fast as we look.
I love the pirate voice lines.
At your service.
And then you should be able to move up a little bit and keep them down. Yeah, the damage is pathetic. Look how bad the fall off is, but
Major,
it's not completely worthless. I think you're in range if you move to here, you can pummel them. Yeah, and mostly we just wanted the specialist disabled.
there.
That's the thing we're looking for there.
Double time.
And then you can rip them apart.
I would have
Beautiful.
been faster.
I don't know if Sing's gonna keep the SMG. He does not feel like they are his best weapon, but we'll take that. That is a 3 out of 5 stars.
Yes.
Which we're pretty okay with given the objectives we had. Getting an ammo bag and a workshop RPG as rewards is really nice, and then everything else is just some extra money. Darby, everyone except for Sing is euphoric because trucks don't count. Though I guess maybe yours should have counted. Yeah, that's why you didn't get. That's why his only has 1 turn left. Vehicles don't count, and we get our extra deployment zone now. Now we have a lot of choices. We're going to be protecting a settlement, partially because it is a 3 skull, which means extra promotion points. We received a distress call from a nearby large settlement reporting pirates en route to seize supplies and steal commodities. Hide between the buildings and greet the approaching pirates accordingly. Make sure none of them enter the town. We gotta stop them getting to a zone for 8 rounds, and we have our classic for defenses: keep the control above a certain threshold, do it clean, don't break stuff, and 50% of all civilians have to survive. So we can use them a little bit for meat shields, we can't use them too much for meat shields. If we do this, we get local militias. Militias are not often able to fight bigger threats on their own. What they lack in firepower, they more than make up for in dedication to defending their homes. On the latter, our tasks can align. Upon completion, gain 2 militia detachments to help out in the final mission. You'll understand why we want that when we look at it later on, but this is going to be the most help for us. Takeout Bomb Maker would give us a random explosive device, but randoms are always a little bit weird, and 2 of these are really hard to do. They're very tight timers, and both the Bomb Maker and the Bodyguard are special units, so this can actually be a very hard mission. Rescue Authorities, I would like to do. It gives you a lot of trust gain, but because there's only 2 sub-objectives, it's really hard to do it in 12 rounds, and that costs us like half the bonus promotion points. So, going to be protecting a settlement. For protecting the settlement, we got a day in heavy rain. Heavy rain just affects your view range a little bit, so not too bad for a defense mission. Darby's got not quite a full squad this time, and she's got a workshopped RPG. She also got some better armor, so I can give her more ammo in addition to the binoculars, because on a defense mission, she's going to need the ammo. Ike is back in things. He's got his light chain gun again. He's got a bunch of extra ammo for it from the ammo bag, and he's mostly here to be in the middle and help out. Carter's got a smaller squad. She's now got the rocket flamethrower. Achilles, he hasn't changed in years. Why now? And Singh, still a full squad, lowered his armor and swapped him out to just having the bundle grenade. We got everybody spread out to try and cover the zone. So, let's do this. Hoorah!
Discipline, I am always ready to fight.
You tell them, Carta. You can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4 civilians. So, 50% of all civilians have to survive. I can say, as long as I say 2 people, we're good. After the bat, we are going to stand by.
Sir.
Kind of waiting for them to come to us. I want to try and set things up as best I can. The woods are going to pose potential problems, as is this large cover object. So, Pike from the center can hit a lot of people. He can't hit Achilles because he's a little bit too far away, but he can also cover the whole zone. I'm pretty happy to have him here.
Guardsmen at the ready.
Singh, I want to basically get people who come around this corner and anyone who tries to come through here. And so he's very much going to want to sit here and hold. But to kick things off, I do want to go here and cut this just so I have a bit better of rotations. And then he can go to here and hang out. Oh, you can hear the trucks.
Movement.
Scavs in the distance. He's still in range for Pike to
Eyes
support
open.
him. Darby, you're going to want to be able to be in the best spot you can. Problem is, none of this is good cover. You are in a very weird spot. If I try and move you to here,
Moving to cover.
we lose sight down there, we gain it through here. We're probably not going to be able to do that. It is probably going to be a... You just kind of have to sit here and hold and hope.
Sir.
Carta, you've got a similar thing with the trees. I'm really tempted to kind of stick you in here. This is all blocked, and so nothing can come through here. You can see if we try and click over here, oh, we can sneak through the trees. So you probably have to just hang out over here. That'll let you, if I get you to here, let's say, that still lets your shotgun cover people coming into the zone, but it also lets you kind of keep an eye around this corner. For now, we'll just deploy you there.
Sir.
Oh, I hear something breaking. Look for trees that have fallen, anything like that.
Major.
Achilles, you're going to be kind of over here and out around. We'll pull you out to here and see if you see anything, but yeah, you are probably going to be driving up and down this side.
Who, sir?
Hey, that's another truck full of scavs. Any of us have a decent chance of having shots if Pike buffs them? He can get to there, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I don't think that's gonna work. So I'll probably just buff Sing
Ready
this
up my
turn.
signal.
Move him to here, get down.
Bringing up the rear.
Because that lets Sing deploy, and he can't deploy and shoot twice. He doesn't have enough AP for that, so... Hopefully we get everything set up so that next turn we're ready for them. Darby's gonna have a field day with these guys.
We've got
These
movement.
trucks are a little too strong for
Sir.
just ripping rockets into you. These ones are very much within our wheelhouse, but so is just like shooting this guy. Like this is very much a we can just shoot the chain gun team out the back. See? She's got a big enough squad that she's got 7 people with guns. Yeah. Here is what Heavy Rain does. Vision and detection go down by 1, but not a huge issue for Darby. These guys are outcasts, and so at long range, they're going to be the better targets for her. 1, 2, 3. 3 I'll take. And we hear that sound effect. We know that they've got some gnarly debuffs on them. They're going to move up. Yeah. You can see them being wavering and suppressed. So they're not going to be able to do anything on this turn.
Sir?
Now we're kind of trying to hold for as long as we can. It might just be a buff Darby angle. From here, he can pipe gun these guys. And they don't have too much risk of hitting teammates. And if it does, it won't kill them. But you see it knocked them down to fleeing, so it was actually quite worthwhile. These guys are going to move up and deploy on site. So I gotta try and have you get around to them, or I can try and see if I can get Carta over there, but she's a little bit too far away, so it is probably going to be an Achilles moment. If I get him to here, I think he can shoot them through the one tile cover, yeah. And you can see that he absolutely slaughters them. And then I think we just try and... Well, I don't know if we try and finish them. I think maybe we take some shots at this. Take one out the back. He's run away. You guys are gonna drive away in panic, I guess. Carta, let's see what you see out here. Hello! A lot of friends, but she can deploy, and we've all seen what her shotgun does to the trucks. Not even halfway through, and she's eliminated everyone in that truck. Oh my god. You were really hoping he'll get closer on. This is very dubious, but your accuracy is good enough that even though the crowbar is pretty rough at close range, she'll be good enough. Yeah. These are out of range, and so it's not the best use of her action points, but it's perfectly good use. You don't have anything else you can do, so take your long range shots. Yeah, you heard the suppression sound go off. Yeah, terrible. But he's not going to be able to do much better. Let's see if they can make it to sight, and even if they do, will they be able to do anything? Nope, didn't make it to sight. And you can see they're going to be suppressed back here and sad. That's an EMP team. That's scary. That can put some hurt on him. We got a bunch of guys driving up. Ooh! Someone took some shots. That's the boarding commando team. So these guys might shoot at him, but they're still pretty suppressed. So to kick things off, we gotta have Achilles keep himself alive. I don't think you need more than the mounted chain gun for this. Yeah, I was like, I don't think you're gonna need that. My main concern now is trying to save the cities from whatever's over here. We'll do another shot of chain gun just to try and kill this. Nice. And then drive back a bit. That is a chain gun truck. I need to be facing that, or it's going to absolutely rip into me.
Are you worthy?
They're gonna run away. Good. EMP team's fine. If you've got shots on these guys, well, they're in cover and suppressed, so maybe we hold off on that. Pike, you're kind of hanging out. Darby, you're kind of hanging out. I mean, Carta's got such good shots here. Like, look at that. Redonkulous. You can pop to here and just hang out. They're running away from the guns. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Okay, buddy. I think we just pin these guys, right? Like... Honestly, that did more damage than I thought it would. And then we'll try and suppress these guys a bit. You hear that suppression sound, that little gong. There's a chain gun truck that is hiding from us. Absolutely terrifying. You are going to move back here and buff Thing. Yes, because I'm like, if they deploy in range, they're out of range of you, but I think you just keep shooting them. It's doing a little bit, and if we can keep them suppressed, that's good. This armor's homemade. That is a flamethrower team. That is very, very dangerous. Sing's gonna have to bail at the start of next turn, or he is highly liable to get shot to pieces. I want to see if you can get to a better spot to shoot that. I don't think you're going to. Maybe you should have fired at the trees, but the dense forests are pretty durable. So for right now, you're going to just have to sit there, and we're going to have a couple of people sneak onto site at the end of the turn, potentially. Oh, no, we saved that one. They're out in the open. So the concern here is they move here and flamethrowers Sing, and he turns into a fine mist. That's really the concern. The flamethrower could just straight up kill him. Though if he can suppress them, it's less of a concern. Makes these guys a concern for Darby, but I think it's all relative. And right now, Singh is in danger of being turned into liquid. Pins them too. Pinned them. Beautiful. He's in a weird spot with these guys. I don't love the situation he's in. But we're not going to be able to get too many bullets out, so we'll keep these guys down. Slowly chipping away at that truck's health.
We've damaged it.
Where are you going, civvies? Yeah, they're going to annihilate Darby, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, that's so lucky. Just having Grin go down is incredibly, incredibly lucky. I won't even pretend that that's not extraordinarily lucky. How is someone shooting through here? What?
Receiving the cover.
I guess the chain gun truck was shooting through there somehow? Very weird. Okay. That's moving around to Carta. You can see they are fully pinned down.
Sir.
We're ready for you. Achilles.
Sir.
Just seeing what you do. Darby, I'd love for you to have more people in your range before you start shooting, because you'll just annihilate them.
Great job.
So this might just be taking long-range shots with the mounted chain gun. I don't know.
Sure.
He's got a lot of potential. I think maybe we... I'd love to have him be over here to help out with Carta and whatever's going on over here. This side's still doing okay, so maybe I can get you to here. And you can't hit that from there. Yeah, you're really in the, like... We just buff Darby, or... I think for this we get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then you get down just in case there's like a chain gun truck that comes around a corner. Ooh, that is a chain gun team. I don't love that. We knew there was something like that out here. If I send you in pursuit of that, Darby then has to cover a lot, but I think she can do that. We'll take one swing with this. Okay, if that killed one guy, we heard the suppression noise. I'm okay with that. Get you to here. You can do some side armor hits and just start putting damage on this.
Shot
Yeah.
deflected. Ah.
I love him. Woo! Yeah, that was a concern. You can rip these guys to pieces.
Hostile eliminated.
And then you're waiting. Ooh, 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 that's the EMP team. She is not in a good spot. Uh-oh. Yeah, suddenly she's in a very, very dangerous spot. Oh, things are a little bit spicy.
Everything suddenly sucks.
You're fine. But we got multiple hostiles right on top of Carta. Which is not cute. The chain gun team is liable to simply rip her to pieces, which is the problem. And if I try and run her back here, she's still in a considerable amount of danger, so I can rip the fire on you, but it's not, like... Everything here is very, very bad for her. I think she has to just run, but then Pike is in a huge risk of being flattened. Achilles definitely can't get over here to do anything about that. Oh, we found ourselves in a very bad situation, haven't we? Yeah, this is a lot of pain over here.
Orders, Major!
If I just fire at you, we have very low chance of doing anything, but I don't know if we have a better option. If I run to here, like, he just shoots Pike instead, so we just try and do as much damage with this as we can before she goes down. Yeah. Ooh, don't like it. Don't like it.
We
Oh.
have to get the heat off that.
That's Tubby down, but they're pinned. Pinned is okay. We can deal with pinned. This does mean that you might just be ripping chain gun shots at it.
Engage.
Yeah. God damn it. Absolutely useless.
Hey, don't get hit.
Pass the back needed.
Yeah, there he goes. That's a squaddie down. That chain gun truck being there is such a problem for us. Oh my god. We have no way to deal with that. They are not swarming the site like they normally do. We can take this out at least.
Keep them landing.
She should be able to just kill them. Darby? Damn, you just whiffed that second round. Ugh. And these are the pipe guns firing at her.
Major.
Absolutely terrible.
Good job.
Yes, buddy.
I need
Marine.
you to try and get back here and help out against that. The front armor. Yeah, having a chain gun truck just come around the corner is a problem. I think you rip the shots to keep these guys down. They're already suppressed, so we just start moving so we can kind of flank around with him. They do whatever. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. You're whatever, you're whatever. You're a little spooky.
Movement.
You're very dangerous. Oh man.
Find me danger.
Yeah, this mission they're really going for blood here. You've gotta kill this. And then you gotta put hurt on these guys, yeah. Oh god. This mission suddenly went sideways. This we're just really hoping he doesn't kill her. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Yeah, we're just gonna lose a bunch of people, and there's not a lot we can do about it. You can go to here, and you're really trying to get up to there, so keep putting hurt on him. Nice. And then, yeah, we don't care about the EMP team firing at you. Oh, why are you standing? Why are you standing? You should not be standing.
Always
You should be on the ground. What the heck? Your armor's pretty damaged, so... There we go. You have to kill that.
Acheron
Nice.
awaits. That's it. Let's
You
fight.
put as much hurt as you can on that. And then he does have to position so we can help out. Civvies are okay. That's just in point blank range of
Top
him.
4, moving.
More guys. They made it to site. The MP team scanned us. But overall, everything's quiet. Someone's gonna have to get the pike. That's the problem here. It might be you. They're still suppressed. You can't do much. She's got a crawl, which I think is crawling to try and be in range. Or maybe we have to just have Darby do it. Yeah. Somehow Darby's got to get to Pike's body without
Orders?
dying, which is going to be real spicy. That's a truck that's just going to get to site and you can't do anything about it. I think you get to here. That's less important than, I think, just, like, move to here and waste these guys. But we're trying to do something.
Good on him.
Oh! That's the boarding commandos. Now, you can try and hustle. But that might get her killed now that she stood up. Ooh!
Another KIA!
Ah,
Stay
damn
with
it.
us, Marine.
There goes
We're
another
coming.
one. Okay. Problem is he has to, like, get around here to be helpful.
With
Which
honor.
is gonna be a little bit interesting, but you can kill these guys. Nice. Breaking enemies is very helpful. And then Darby, I think you have to just, like, full run or we're
One
gonna
third
lose
heading to
Pike.
cover.
Pipe guns are scary, but he's got armor. Ooh.
Charlie Delta!
Losing Z money is tough there. I really didn't think long-range pipe guns were gonna get it. I think we're okay on that. We're okay on that. Oh, it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be very spicy. Yeah, they were much more interested in killing with this mission than they were in taking the
Enemy
site.
movement. Orders.
Problem is, if you don't heal him, he dies. But the inflammatory team is very, very dangerous for you.
Sit tight.
Like, you have to do that, and we're taking tier 2 cover as our thing. The fact that they're not shooting at civilians kind of blows my mind. Really was thinking they would shoot at civilians.
Won't be a bother for much longer.
It's just you. You can kill these guys, try and do some morale damage. That's all you can do. Ooh, okay, yeah, them shooting is fine.
Always ready, Major.
We really don't care about that.
Finding the flag.
You are going to try and show up here to try and scare them. More shots on Sing. Ooh. There's another guy. They're pinned, which is good for them. You're gonna get on site.
Get inside and kill them all.
You guys are shooting at her in cover, so she should be okay. That 40% penalty to hit and damage is helping. Yeah, they're not going on to site as often. They're much more interested in taking shots at us. Oh my god.
Your mistakes are catching up.
Okay, we failed that. We did complete it.
Lucky to have you, Major.
So if I can get a couple of kills on the way out here, that's kind of our goal. So let's see if we can kill this. They can drop some special stuff. Nice. And then we're going to leave, so we have no reason to stay. Woo! We didn't get the flamethrower. 3 out of 5 is tough. We did get the times 1.25 promotion points. Double injuries is very not good. You can see many squaddies died. We only saved 2. That's going to be a major problem. Oh, man. Ooh! Yeah, we're down to 16 squaddies total. That's what happens with the OCI. We're 10 squaddies behind where we could be if we had used OCI, if we had taken a little bit of different OCIs. We gotta do the Lion's Den. Over the last few missions, we managed to triangulate the pirates' main base of operations by calculating response times, tracking retreating units, and intercepting radio chatter. To put an end to the pirate threat, you need to send a strike force straight into the Lion's Den and deliver a devastating blow. Be extremely cautious, as the pirates have Frankenstein together base defense turrets using powerful spaceship weaponry. This is a brawl. They have a defensive site they don't really want to leave. They've got an EMP turret and a machine gun turret. We have to kill a bunch of them quickly, and we gotta do it clean. Oh, let's see how the setup for this looks. Okay, it's a partly cloudy day for our Lion's Den. Darby's got a full squad. She's in the soft armor still. Achilles got some extra ammo in the vehicle ammo case, by additional 50% uses for any weapon equipped by this vehicle with a limited amount of uses. So, bunch of shots for our 2 different machine guns. He's also got Tank Buster to help with some of these hardware, which counts for the trucks and the turrets. A monkey using a rock to crack open a walnut is not at all that different from a soldier using a bomb to bust open a tank. Of course, legally speaking, we're not supposed to eat what we find inside a tank. Gives you bonus damage and arm penetration against vehicles. And then Sing, he's in a scavenger suit, which is what the pirate scavs wear to give him a bit more armor. He's got a rocket launcher in tow. We're gonna see how this goes. Hoorah!
Sees herself as the ruler of the Rayback. Quite an unfortunate misapprehension.
Okay. We do have some of the little militia squads. They're unarmored and trying their best. They're they're sure gonna be involved.
Moving to waypoint.
I don't know how useful they're gonna be. Yeah, we can immediately see the EMP turret fixed and placement with large EMP emitters that can disable and damage vehicles over range. We do not want to have my vehicle be in range for that.
Eyes and ears.
And you can see we're already seeing lots of friends out in there. We know that we're a little bit outside their range, and they're probably going to stay put. I'd love for her to be able to get in range for a rocket. If I walk forward, they'll be able to see me, and that's a little spooky. And this thing has long range, so for now, we're just going to hang out back here. These guys can kind of move up with her. We don't lose anything for getting killed, so they're going to be my sacrificial boys. And then you can get to here.
Major,
They're going to be very helpful because they can actually, they have rockets, which
always
will
ready,
help.
Major.
I want you nowhere near that thing.
with pride.
That thing is a problem for you. Okay.
Eyes open.
Can I get you to a spot where you have a shot on that? You're 3 tiles away, so you have to go to, like, here. This will also piss off all of them. Let's see what your chance to hit this is. Yeah, so you can see that it's 110 armor, blocked the pen of this, but we should be okay. I want to see if it does actually fire at these guys. It does not appear to be. These guys will have shots on you through that, so I don't really want to just, like, run you out into the open. I don't need you to live, but it's probably a good idea if you live. I wonder if he can shoot through these. If I could get... It looks like he can, which makes me a little concerned. If I move you to there, you can kind of open up on them and pick the hornet's nest, so to speak. Didn't do very much,
Don't fuck with
but
us.
now they're starting to move
We're from
around.
around the way.
You are decently covered from her, but if she moves up a little bit, they'll have long-range shots on you, and I don't love that. You could also just run super close. Terrible idea for you.
At your service.
This guy can't quite do that. He's going to have to hold another
Eyes open.
turn. I think for now, we
Catching
move
a
you to
corner.
here, and we start dumping shots on this guy. Yeah, it's not great
Stay on
shots, but it
him,
is
103rd.
shots. Nice.
Enemy is suppressed.
They're
At
moving.
your service.
Thing, you're in a weird place where you could move here and start taking shots. I mean, I want to see what you see.
Let's oblige them.
You only see these guys. Ooh, there's a flamethrower team. They are way out of range, so we're gonna try and do your fun suppression thing. Yeah, that's actually
Let's get more
pretty
of that.
good. It just suppressed everything in this area,
Enemy movement.
which is very nice. These are the things you can't shoot through, and so this guy we're gonna just have hoof it. He gets shot, he gets shot. Chain gun team is scary for that. They've got pretty good shots on a lot of people, so I'm like, maybe he can get in range, get down. If you can get down, I mean, you also just like have a grenade on these guys. Yeah, that's way too good. Look at that. Pin them both. If they run off into Narnia, I'm really okay with that. You get down and keep firing rockets at this. Hey! Medium fire, and it's disabled. We'll try and finish that. Beautiful. EMP turret down. That makes the truck much safer to get in there. You we're going to come back to once we see what you can do. Darby, the guys out in the distance are probably your... I just made you sit down, didn't I? Oh, I love being good at this game. It's so nice, I say, crying. Yeah, get over to here so
Enemy
you can
movement.
help out
Here we go.
with some long-range shots at that. You are... Yeah, you go to here, and you're quite happy to just annihilate them.
Swallows all.
We're quite happy to just
Bringing up
get
the
in
rear.
there. And now that they're all kind of pinned down, you can very easily move up. Hang out there. You've got enough armor that you'll survive
Enemy
if like an
EMP.
EMP team fires at you. They're a little scary. But I think,
Off
yeah.
board,
And then
moving.
he should be able to just take a bunch
Is
of
there
high
more to
suppression
life than
shots.
drinking?
If they open up on the allied units, I'm not that
Your
concerned,
service?
and his ability to apply suppression is so high. Like, look at this. Yes, they're fully pinned. All of you broke. These guys are out of range for you, so... Your grenade on this guy look like? Oh, you can just chuck a grenade on him? Killed one, not a lot, but did something. Yeah, chain gun's gonna rip at these guys. And he jammed? That's incredibly lucky.
Orders.
Darby, you've got these guys in your sights. This is what you were made for. So hit the one who's already hasn't fired yet. Oh,
Sights
come
are
on,
sharp.
Darbs. There we go. Broke him. That saves us from getting whomped by that. They're gonna run up. You have just shots on this guy. You also have grenades. But I want you to move later. We'll have you continue to go. And you're, I'm quite happy to try and get some flanking shenanigans going. You've got a chain gun truck over there that might be a problem. But you can kind of just rip into him. Yeah, that sucks. If I can get you guys to move up. Yeah, so now these guys are much more happy to advance. These guys I want to try and keep suppressed, but I'd really like to get a grenade on these guys. Do you have shots on them? No. So you just start suppressing. Yeah, your shots are a little pathetic, but it will suppress him. And I knocked down the wavering. Nice. You can stand up. They're going to reposition because they're very sad, and then you charge forward. You're here to kick things off at the start of next turn. That is chain gun team shit. They're idiots. Never mind. It's all okay. Alright, start of this turn is you. You are going to get down, and you are going to drop a grenade on these guys, and it's going to ruin them. And do so much morale damage. Can you also get a grenade over here? No. Well, at this point, you now kind of have your pick of the shots. If I hit this guy, it'll suppress him, almost certainly. So we're going to do that. Oh, almost certainly. Keyword being almost. These guys going is so good because their accuracy is terrible. You can hammer these guys. And that also disables their specialist. And then these guys are a little bit sad, but you can make them more sad. Yeah. Rip them.
Enemy
And
suppressed.
then get up so you can move next turn. He's scary. But he looks like he's repositioning
Sit
and
tight.
shooting the guys who are already
At your service.
kind of vibing. You could get to here and just start putting hurt down. Nice! Mass panic.
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy unit down. You... Hi.
Face me!
Um,
Hostile is in sight.
yeah, that's the... I do want to start...
Shot deflected.
You can see he's slowly gonna chew through its armor. You are, yeah, like you're gonna try and find a safer place to be. It's not gonna go well for you. You can shoot these guys. You two are actually doing Real good. Yeah, this thing is not very good against vehicles, so I'm not super
Let's
concerned.
get them some help.
That pinned them down. We don't care about them being pinned. So we need to kick things off with somebody causing mass panic, and that is going to be you. You can get down, and your grenade will, yeah, mass panic. And then you can shoot this guy. That causes even more mass panic. Beautiful. That thing is being a weirdo. I'd like to get you a little bit closer.
Oh, where'd he fall?
This thing does the armor damage. Now you should hopefully pin. Yeah, small fire. Beautiful. The turrets always go at the end of the turn. As far as my experience has been. Blast him! Yeah, I should have had him get down, but it's okay. Yeah, that thing is just for... That suppresses infantry incredibly effectively. It does not handle hardware. You get to here and get down, so you can help out over here. They're still running. But she should be able to take some shots at them next turn.
Orders?
They're out of range. You're not. And so, yeah. Killed, broke both of them. And from there, you honestly can just take some side shots on this guy. Side armor is a little bit weak, and any chip damage we do is helpful. You can hang out there.
At your service.
If I kick back over to you, you're in a place where these shots are starting to actually put hurt into it. Yeah, you can see it slowly pinning. There he goes. Killed that as well. Nice. Okay. Having a couple of disposable units is really, really good.
At your
From
service.
here, sing, just keep moving. Some of these guys are probably going to disband or other type shenanigans. You're suppressed, so your stuff's gonna be pretty tough. You can just keep plugging them. Yeah, destroyed. Nice. Chain gun truck being wavering is good. These guys are going to keep running into the distance. You can move up. They're going to keep running into the distance.
Orders?
And now you can... I can move you to here. Nice. You can see the benefits of Tank Buster playing out in front of our eyes. You can get to here and just... Hey.
Respectable. So long as you win in the right way
God,
and
this
for
guy.
the right people.
Hate this man. I want to kill those chain gun teams because they drop ammo bags, which are very good and also just like worth 30. Which is a lot of money.
Move it, Jingwei.
I think that guy disbanded. Darby, are they in range for you? No, but you should be able to get to here. Yeah. Kill this one. Breaks him. Beautiful.
Kill confirmed.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna keep running, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to sit him down, Fred. You can chase him. You can go make sure there's nothing over here. And then as long as we finish for the end of this turn, we'll be feeling pretty good. Kill this guy. Nice. I think that should be all the
Hostile
pirates.
eliminated.
Yeah, okay. You know, despite how things were at the start of this mission with our squaddy situation, plus 38 promotion points, flawless mission. We got some trinkets, a lot of assault rifles, and that ammo bag I was talking about. And this went really well. 10 out of 10. Hey, and we also got through this. We got enough OCI components. We got some authority. I want this U60A1 Whackum, is what I like to call it, The Hammond and Wolf Metalworks Commando Mortar, the Whack'em, was created as a versatile support option for quick-moving units. After being deployed, it can fire high explosive or smoke ammunitions over medium distances. Cannot be used from too close to the target. This is a long-range mortar that is going to do work. Beautiful. Major, MPs have discovered a counterfeiting operation in yet another unused cargo bay compartment. I had a SEC team confiscate the monies and the perpetrators processed. As for the money itself, well, had I not walked in on them, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference from the real thing. With resources being tight, we could just easily just launder the goods. We can either play it by the books, gives me +5 authority and frustrates a non-marine, which is going to be Sing, or we can cook the books. We get counterfeit money at the cost of 10 authority. I kind of want to see what counterfeit money is, but this will also probably piss off Pike. But I'm deeply curious. Hayflick puts together an ad hoc accounting team who managed to swindle some unwitting waybackers. You're not sure whether to be alarmed or impressed at the ease with which you put the operation in place. Sick. Counterfeit money. It's worth 50? Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty solid. We'll see what we can buy with that next time. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Menace and many other journeys to come.